Hey friends, it's me, Jenny, and today I wanted to do this cool thing actually. Hybrid Gear sent me a couple of awesome shirts. In the description below, I'll leave a link to the promo code and the link that you'll need to use for 50% off. BOGO 50% off sale on a few of their most popular items. So you need a particular link with a promo code, and I'll put those in the description. And I liked their slogan, it's adapt to life. So I thought that was pretty clever and catchy. Their gear is described as comfortable yet stylish clothing that fits and changes depending on the circumstances. I think it's supposed to help if you're using it for working out and stuff because, you know, if it's hot out, it's supposed to help you stay cool and vice versa. So yeah, I told them, I was like, so you know that I cut t-shirts on my channel, right? I was like, you sure you want me to like cut your products? Because I was like, you got some pretty cool products on here. And so they're like, all right, we'll send you one that you liked. I pointed out a long sleeved one. I was like, how about this one? And then they sent me this one too. So this one I can cut. And then this other one I haven't even actually opened yet. I couldn't wait, friends. I had to open the pink one that I'm wearing. I love new stuff. I go to the gym pretty often, so I'm always looking for stuff that'll help me, I don't know, I guess have stuff to wear at the gym. Cool, yay! Yeah, these both look a little bit on a slightly bigger size for me, but that's actually good for the shirt that I'm going to be cutting. Because if there's a little bit extra leeway, then it's easier to do some cool knots and stuff. This looks super cute. They might run a little bit big. Yeah, this one's a medium. So it's pretty damn cute. I'll definitely wear it, but I can tell it's not going to be tight or anything. Cute. Yay! Alright, well, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been around the DIY with Jenny channel, I definitely appreciate you. And I just think it's interesting and ironic that even after all these years, that t-shirt cutting videos that I did, even on my main channel, are still the most popular videos. It is a pretty fun hobby. And it's one of those things where it's kind of relaxing. If anyone's ever got any special requests or suggestions, I'm definitely open to hearing. Whenever I start a t-shirt cutting project, first I like to look at the shirt and just see where all of the seams are. I was wearing this shirt today and noticing that it's got the diagonal seams on the shoulders on either side here. And it's actually pretty nice texture, it's pretty thin. And this is actually the perfect type of nice soft cotton that I would generally use for any t-shirt cutting project. But I definitely wanted to point out that these guys seem to have some cool products. A lot of them are definitely not for cutting. So this one looks pretty good quality. I wouldn't want to cut this shirt. I would rather wear this when I'm like hiking in the woods, I'm riding a bicycle or something else cool and athletic. Sometimes what happens if you cut the seam on the neck is that it'll get too loose and it'll like fall off and not just flop down one shoulder, but like, you know, won't stay up at all type of thing. So I'm not going to cut off the neckline in this shirt because the neck's already pretty big. This type of nice kind of thin, soft cotton, I really like this type of shirt. Actually well, the shirt I'm wearing is a little bit more textured, but this is the common type of shirt that I would go for when it comes to t-shirt cutting. I'm going to start with this side, and we're going to just make some slits all along the sleeve right here, and then same thing on the other side, and then we'll decide what we're going to do on the back. Alright, so here's where I'm just going to take the middle of the shirt at the top and the bottom and the classic move where I'll pinch it and fold it in half. Just like to make sure I don't have any wrong pieces of fabric underneath where I'm going to cut. Where the shirt is baggier, that's where I'll generally pull these strands tighter. And if I notice in areas of the shirt that are already tight, like around the torso, like right around here, then I'll try not to pull those too much.
Next level.
One of the variations I like to try is to grab one of the strands and turn it like this, so it's a little loop, and then taking the next strand and just pulling it through that little loop. And you can do any type of combination. If you want to do a loop and then no loop on this one, just pull it through. See where it's all tight here? The loops will make it more tight. So I'm going to pull it down here to where I think it would be better to have more loops right here. So I'll turn that one and pull this string through it, turn it, pull another string through, turn it like that. So this will make it more creative when you got different styles of weaving as you go down. But it just depends, each shirt's different. Some shirts are baggier or tighter in different areas. This one just happened to have some excess material in the middle that weaving shirts is perfect for making shirts a little bit tighter like this. So with the tying knots at the end here, basically you just want to make sure that you don't overdo it, because the knots can get pretty bulky, but at the same time you want to have enough knots so that it doesn't just fall apart on you. So you kind of just got to feel that out and make sure that you got all the knots where you want them. Like right here, make sure to tie that on the side here. But yeah, this is just kind of regular knots. I don't even know what the name of this type of knot is. Just your classic tie it 2 or 3 times knot. So, but this is a perfect technique to try on any shirt that's a little baggy, is adding some cool slit weave. And then as you can see, it's tighter on the front now too. You can add little decorations around the shirt or like down here. I'm not sure just how many slits I want to do in the shirt because I actually like the way it is. I think it's pretty cool. The sleeves here actually look pretty damn cool too. I'll show you this quick. It's the same process. We're gonna start at the top and just grab basically the second string through the top hole like that, and then the next one under it, so on and so forth, and then it looks like this. I finally got a mannequin, but this mannequin doesn't have arms, so. Oh yeah, just so you guys know, on Amazon, I added a store list of things that I think are perfect for t-shirt cutting. So if anyone's interested, I'll leave a link to my Amazon store, and that has a section for all the scissors and cutting boards and stuff that I like the most. But as you can see, I'm pretty minimal when it comes to my crafting. I usually just use the crafts table here, and that way I don't, feel bad if I mess it up. That's what I do, is I cut the last 2 strings, and then I wind up tying them on the sides. But you can do this in a number of ways, and if you have extra strings of fabric, then you can use those to tie little knots and like tie the strings together and just get creative. I know that t-shirt cutting, a lot of it is creativity, and eventually it might be more intuitive. But like when I first started the t-shirt cutting hobby, it was just the basics that I really wanted to get down, and like little tips like trying to find a nice soft cotton fabric and stuff like that. Alright friends, I think that looks pretty cool. One thing I'll do for sleeves, because as you can see it's pretty awkward to grab the sleeves like this. I'm trying to show you how I'm doing this, but if you don't have a mannequin or something else, you can just stick your foot through the sleeve like it's your arm and then weave it like that. Alright, same thing as on the other side. I just grabbed the last 2 strings, cut them in half, so then you wrap them around that last string on either side and tie it like this. Tie this side a couple of times. One thing that having a measuring tape can be good for is to make sure that you got all the slits the right size, like matching on both sides. But that's one thing that I'll sometimes forfeit in exchange for just having a quicker, easier, fun, kind of free flow cutting. I don't always want to mess with the rulers and stuff. Alright. Well, I think it looks pretty damn cute. Voila. This is super cute. Honestly, what I would wear this type of shirt for, it was a little bit too loose for me before, but I mean for the gym or for hula hooping. This type of shirt's really cute for layering, like on, I always layer the cut shirts, usually on tank tops. Alright, cool, there it is. Oh yeah, so you guys might have noticed that I did wind up cutting off the bottom seam of the sleeves and the bottom of the shirt. It's my default, it's what I normally like to do, is cut off the seam at the top and the bottom. I did leave the neckline because it's a nice neckline, but yeah. That's pretty much it, friends. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, friends, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week.